Today's topic will be honor before glory. All right? Honor before glory. All right? Honor before glory. So, y'all write that down. Honor before glory. We're going to get it in, y'all. We're going to get it in. We're going to open up with kind of defining what honor is. So we're going to open up with 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 20.
Check.
Excuse me, 2 Timothy 2 and 20.
Yes, sir. The book of 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 20. But in a great house, there are not only vessels of gold and of silver.
So the scriptures say in a great house, right? And that's what we're trying to build here. We're trying to build the great house of God. All right? The great house of God, right? Come on.
But also of wood and of earth.
So it say not only of gold and silver, but guess what? Of wood and earth. Going into what? Being tried. When you being tried in these fires, all right, the gold and the silver gonna sustain. You know? But that what it say, the what?
But also of wood and of earth.
The wood and earth not gonna make it. Come on.
And some to honor.
Meaning that some of those that gain a good name and build themselves to a level of honor, go ahead.
And some to dishonor.
Gonna make it, but the ones that dishonor, not gonna make it. That's the difference between that gold and that silver, right? And that wood and that earth. That's the honor and the dishonor. Come on.
Verse 21. If a man therefore purge himself from these.
If a man purge himself of these, of the earth and of the wood, come on.
He shall be a vessel unto honor.
You're going to be that gold or that silver. That's what the scripture is saying. You're going to be that gold or that silver. You're going to be that gold or that silver. So you want to be that vessel unto honor. Come on.
If a man therefore purge himself from these, he shall be a vessel unto honor, sanctified and meet for the master's use.
Sanctified and meet for the Most High through the Spirit of Christ, for the use of the Lord. Come on.
And prepared unto every good work.
And you're going to be prepared for that good work. You see what I'm saying? You're going to be prepared for that good work.
That good what?
That good work.
That good what?
That good work. You see that? Woo. That good work.
That work.
And so a lot of times what happens is when we look at framing ourselves to be that vessel unto honor, we see that work, and we like, oh, that's not the honorable one. You see what I'm saying? We don't see the honor, right, in the work that we do that's ultimately building up your spirit so that we can ultimately get the prize, all right? And we know what that prize is. We're going to talk about it, all right? So what are we saying? Give me Psalms 111 and verse 3 really quick before we break it down. Give me Psalms 111 and verse 3.
Psalms chapter 111, verse 3. His work is honorable.
So the scriptures say the work that we do is honorable. That's what he's saying. He's saying the work that you do is honorable. But a lot of us don't have a good idea, all right, on the works that's going to make us honorable. Everybody want the glory. They want the good name. They want to get the hurrah. Right. You know what I'm saying?
They want to be on the thumbnail.
They want to be on the thumbnail.
Right.
Yeah,
you want to be on the thumbnail.
Look at Sister Wop on the thumbnail. Nah, son, we don't be on the thumbnail. We got to do the first work. So what's that going into? Get 1 Corinthians 12 and 14. Let's get it. Get 1 Corinthians 12 and 14. This is what it's going into. This is what it's going into. 1 Corinthians 12 and verse 14. We're going to break it down for y'all. Watch this.
1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 14. For the body is not one member, but many. If the foot shall say, because I am not the hand, I am not of the body.
You see what I'm saying? You know what that's going into, too? A lot of times, people say, man, all I do is sweep the floor. You know what I mean?
Why am I not the brain?
Why am I not the brain?
I think the best.
Yeah, I should be running this whole thing.
Yeah, or the mouth at least.
The mouth at least.
You can hear me. Who want to be the back of the knee joint?
Yeah, who want to be?
You know what I'm saying? Who want to be that?
Who want to be that? Who want to be the back of the knee joint? Who want to be the little pinky toe? You know what I'm saying, bro? Nobody want to be the pinky toe. Right. You know what I'm saying? That one is going into. Come on.
If the foot shall say, because I am not the hand.
You said if the pinky toe say, look, I'm not the hand. I ain't the mouth. I got the biggest mic in Israel. Come on.
I am not of the body.
I am not of the body, meaning it's not an honorable thing. Come on.
Is it therefore not of the body?
Is it not of the body? So, meaning that, guess what, man? People don't like to take on tasks because they feel like are put into works because they might feel like it's not honorable.
Not honorable at all.
At all.
Yeah.
This is beneath me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that spirit is what allowed people to what Judas said it best. He said, we say, not these hands.
Not these hands.
Not to do the work. They don't want to do the work. I see it, man. I can sit here. And I got a bird's eye view. And I see about 3 sisters or 4 brothers, you see what I'm saying, doing all the work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it be minuscule or whether it be major, whether it be the cleaning of the toilet. It's the same brother cleaning the toilet every time.
Right.
It's the same sister serving the food every time. You see what I'm saying? But those are the less honorable things. That don't get you on the thumbnail.
No, they don't.
That don't get you on the thumbnail. So brothers ain't in a hurry to do the things that are not where they don't get the instant glory. And we're going to go into that. All right? But keep reading.
Verse 17.
Uh-huh.
If the whole body were an eye, where were the hearing?
Uh-huh.
If the whole were hearing, where were the smelling?
Meaning, guess what? If everybody in the whole congregation, right, was the lead of a group, was group lead,
Right.
then who gonna do the work? If everybody in the whole congregation was captains, who gonna be a soldier? Right. You see what I'm saying? If everybody in the whole organization was a bishop, who gonna be the captains? Right. You see what I'm saying? Everybody got a role they gotta play. You gotta sit. Everybody got a role they gotta play. All right? That's what it's going into. Everybody can't be the same thing. You see that everybody can't be the same thing. Come on.
But now have God set the members, every one of them, in the body, as it have pleased him.
You see
That's
that?
heavy right
you
there.
see that? Now, the scriptures say God set everybody in the body, all right, in a particular office as it pleased him. He's the ultimate mastermind, Jew.
Right.
He's the ultimate mastermind of the whole process, and this is his playing field that we playing in. All we got, yes, sir, and do it. You see what I'm saying?
So it, like the Bible just said, he set the people in as it pleased him. So just as promotion come from the Most High, so do like minuscule promotions too. You get called to clean the bathroom, that come from the Most High. And you sit here and you think that you denying men, you saying, Lord, I'm too good for that. Yep, that's going into pride.
You know what else that is? That's every time I hear an excuse, right? And some excuses is okay. That makes sense. All right, you got in a car accident or you did something major. Okay, that's a good excuse. You can't deny that. But most excuses, you know what they are, Jew? They self-willed. They're selfish.
Right.
What you're saying is what I got going and the things I need to do is more important than the work of the Lord. That's all an excuse is.
Right, that's what it is.
That's all an excuse is. Hey, you know what? I would, but you know what?
You know how high gas is now?
Yeah, God, gas.
And then I'm sitting here thinking like I just filled up my tank to go to the.
And you worried about gas? You know how many times I fill up my tank to do the work?
Right.
Gas, money, food. Oh, you know, I got food. And the scriptures talk about that in Matthew chapter 6. He said, look at the lily. You know what I'm saying? Look at the lilies. They eat, they fed. They ain't even got an icebox. You got an icebox, you got a storehouse.
That's fire too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, get that.
Yes, sir.
Get that, because that's what Jew is saying. Why would you? There's literally no excuse you can make. You see what I'm saying? That's going to say, you know what? I can't do the little things to maintain the Lord's house, you know, because I'm more important. Come on.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 28.
Uh-huh.
And why take ye thought for raiment?
It say, why take ye thought for raiment? Why make you an excuse? That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying, right? He say, why should you make an excuse? Go ahead.
Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They toil not, neither do they spin.
Neither do they spin. They can't physically do no works. They can't go to work and earn money and come. They can't do all that. You see what I'm saying? But yet they're fed. Come on.
And yet I say unto you that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these.
Man, not as beautiful as these lilies, man. And he tried hard, man. The servants in my house had the same apparel with the cupbearers, and then he was floating up the stairs looking like he was, you know what I'm saying? That boy was bad. And he said, but he had to work for that. The lily don't do no work. And he calls the lilies more glorious than Solomon. You see what he's saying? And the point is that they don't have no excuses. No excuses. Come on.
Verse 30. Wherefore, if God so clothe the grass of the field, which today is, and tomorrow it cast into the oven, shall he not much more clothe you?
Shall you not? You gonna be all right.
Right.
That's what he's saying. You're going to be all right. There's no need to make an excuse. And when we going back to the vessels, a lot of the excuses go into sin. You see what I'm saying? You're not looking at the bigger picture. We're looking at our instant gratification right now, what I need. You see what I'm saying? As opposed to thinking about the small works that we do that's going to lead us to the bigger picture of ushering in the kingdom of God. Do you see that? Go back. Unless you got something on that? Go back.
1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 18. But now have God set the members, every one of them, in the body, as it have pleased him.
See that? As it pleased God. God said he got you. Ain't no need for no excuses. The Lord gonna make a way. You see what I'm saying? He say he put you here for a reason, to do the work. Come on.
And if they were all one member, where were the body? But now are they many members?
But now are they many members? Many different offices. Come on.
Yet but one body.
But yet one body, one spirit, one mind, one soul, one mission. Come on.
And the eye cannot say unto the hand, I have no need of thee.
You see that? The eye can't say to the hand, meaning that I can't tell the brothers that, you know, what is it, the soldiers? No, it's it is a soldier's job to clean the school, right? But I can't tell the soldier, hey, soldiers, we don't need you to clean the school. Y'all good. You see what I'm saying? Right. That office is minuscule. It's not important. You damn right it's important keeping the school clean. Hey, y'all sisters that's cooking and on serving. Hey, y'all sisters on the kids' side, y'all ain't no need for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Every office that we got set up, there's a need for. It's a purpose for that. And everybody should be more than willing to perform in these given roles. That's what it's talking about. Matter of fact, we should be going above and beyond, but we're going to get there. Come on.
I have no need of thee, nor again the head to the feet. I have no need of you.
Come on.
Nay, much more those members of the body, which seem to be more feeble or necessary.
You see that? He said the offices, right, in the body, the works that people are putting in that seem to be more feeble or what? See, they say it seem to be more feeble, but the scripture says they are what?
Necessary.
More necessary. Come on.
Verse 23. And those members of the body, which we think to be less honorable.
The members of the body, the things, the offices, the mediocre task, and we gotta stay late, we gotta clean the school, we gotta clean up after ourselves, we gotta serve food, we gotta watch the kids, we gotta go to camp, you see what I'm saying? We gotta do the work of the Lord. And it might seem less honorable, then I gotta pass out flyers at camp. You know what I'm saying?
I tell you what, it seemed like it might seem small. Like for instance, the heart is the main function that pumps the blood in the body. But if there were no blood vessels that take the oxygen through the blood to all these different places, the body would die. In the same sense, as we go out and do the work, right? And you see us on the thumbnail, and we might get some glory off of that, right? You see us powerful in the video, and as hard as how many people do you think often that you teach come in here? Not many, right? So wait a minute, time out. Imagine this. We go out there and sweat in front of the Christian church. They throwing juice at us. They cussing at us. We dealing with rebellious Israel, and we do all this work, and one soul finally come in. And they get in here, and nobody's on the hospitality team. And they get here and be like, you know what? The field was off. I'm out. All that work we did is for nothing. What if they come in here and say, damn, it was dirty as hell in there. I don't think this is the place I want to be. So the people on the cleaning team could not finish the job that we started. it take a lot of effort to get a soul up in here. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? Those things are necessary. They go to the bathroom. Oh man, it was the kids was running around. I couldn't even concentrate. I think I'm gonna just learn online. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's necessary to make this whole thing grow. It's necessary to make it work. All right.
That's it. Just like we got the vision team,
right.
the video production team. You understand me? The hospitality team. You see what I'm saying? We got so many members. And a lot of those little people, we got a brother that all he do is scrub videos. All he do is watch the video, the footage, and tell the people, the editor, where's the good footage at. You know how important that role is?
It's very important.
But to him, it probably seemed they would say that's the more feeble.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? When really that's one of the most important functions in the whole chain, the whole system.
That's heavy.
You see what I'm saying? So keep reading that. That's deep.
Yes, sir.
Read it again.
1 Corinthians 12
23.
and 23. And those members of the body, which we think to be less honorable, upon these we bestow more abundant honor.
Those is the most abundant and most honorable. Man, I can't imagine. You know how horrible it feels to go into a bathroom that's nasty?
Right.
You know how much honor I bestow on the brothers that keep the sanctuary clean?
Right.
When I tell you, for me, that's one of the most, they have to beat me to put a broom down. Boy, that's one of the most honorable things I feel like a man could do. Am I lying? I said that's one of the best bricks you could put in. You see what I'm saying? When you come into your sanctuary, and your sanctuary is clean, that brings so much more peace, serenity, tranquility, all those big words.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It makes you peaceful. It's where it makes you more desiring to be there. But yet they would think, that's the most feeble.
Yeah.
There's no honor behind that.
Ain't no honor behind it. No
reward.
glory. You're not getting on
no
the
reward
cleaner team ain't getting the thumbnail.
Yeah, they're not getting the golden mop.
you ain't getting the
saying?
golden mop award. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't think that because you don't have that instant gratification and the glory from the works that you do, guess what? You don't feel like it's honorable.
Not my hands.
Not my hands. I don't want to do it.
Not that one.
Not that one. I want to do the other one.
Yeah.
I want to do something that's more honorable. I get more glory. And that glory spirit we gonna touch. And that because what was them brothers you touch some brothers in the Maccabees, bro. It was some brothers that want that instant glory. They was fighting for that instant gratification.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The first Maccabees 5. Let's go to first Maccabees 5 and see what they went to do. All right. First Maccabees 5, start at 18 so you get some context real quick.
First Maccabees chapter 5, verse 18. So he left Joseph, the son of Zacharias, and Azarias, captains of the people, with the remnant of the host in Judea to keep it.
Read on.
Verse 19. Unto whom he gave commandments, saying, take ye the charge of this people, and see that ye make not war against the heathen until the time that we come again.
So what was the order? That we make not war against the heathen until the time that we come again, right? Now, not following the order, let's see what these men did. Jump over to verse 57.
Verse 57. Wherefore they said, let us also get us a name.
Let us get a what?
Get us a name.
Let's do something to where we get some honor. Because if we win this war, we're going to be on the thumbnail. For sure. We're going to get promoted off this. We're going to get high honor. We're going to get kudos. Man, let's go make war, Reed.
And go fight against the heathen that are round about us. So when they had given charge unto the garrison that was with them, they went toward Jamnia. Then came Gorgias and his men out of the city to fight against them.
And then the war cracked off of this lead. Two leaders went in and led men behind them. They had people following them, had other lives in their hands, right? But in order to get a name, we'll see what happened. Watch this.
And so it was that Joseph and Azarias were put to flight.
What was they?
Put to flight.
They got whooped in this war. They got beat in this war, had to retreat. Read.
And pursued unto the borders of Judea.
Uh-huh.
And there were slain that day of the people of Israel about 2,000 men.
So they survived, but they got 2,000 men killed.
2,000 men killed.
Trying to get a name.
Trying to get a name. And you know what that go into? You know what that go into? When people come in here, right, and they don't got a spirit to do the work, they falling back, they getting lazy. I'm leaving. I'm out. I don't want to stay for class. You know what? People see that. And based on your example, you could murder 2,000 souls because of the pride that's on you. You see, matter of fact, that's a prideful spirit. I'm not going to follow the order. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm self-willed. It's really about me. I want a name. That's not honorable. I'm going to do something different than what's prescribed. So what happens, give me Proverbs 16 and 18. Give me Proverbs 16 and 18. That's what it's going into. Because that's what it's going into. It's a spirit of pride. It's a prideful spirit. Let's read that.
Proverbs 16, verse 18.
Uh-huh.
Pride goeth before destruction.
The Bible says pride is what got those people killed, man. One man's pride can destroy 1,000 souls. What's that scripture? Find that scripture. I think it's in Timothy's where it say, not just them, but them that hear thee. No, not seek learning. It's to save not only your souls, but those that hear you. I think it's in Timothy. It's Timothy like 4, and you know what I'm talking about? Because at the end of the day, it's a spirit. The Bible is spiritual. It's giving us an example of brothers with the mindset of war, that's going to war, and based on their pride, jumping out of the spirit, that the people that followed and heard them, guess what? Got killed. And but the Bible says this. Watch this. Go ahead.
1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 16.
Uh-huh.
Take heed unto thyself.
The Bible says don't do that because you need to take heed unto yourself. Go ahead.
Unto the doctrine.
Uh-huh.
Continue in them.
Meaning unto the doctrine, unto the orders that is given, unto the offices that's lined up for us to be a part of. You see that? Take heed unto those things. Go ahead.
For in doing this.
Because in doing that and following the order and staying in line and humbling yourself, taking the load, not going with the prideful spirit that's in all of us. Come on.
Thou shalt both save thyself.
You're going to save yourself. Go ahead.
And them that hear thee.
And all those around that hear you, man. Those that be around you, those that's going to follow you, those that's going to see your example. You see what I'm saying? You're going to save them souls as well. And that's the bigger picture that we don't see. You got something?
No, that's really exactly on point, man. Because you could the way you would kill somebody right now is like they would see your example, you know what I'm saying, and see that you don't want to do a certain office, and you get to murmuring, and then they get to murmuring, and then you put them in sin, and they soul end up dying because off of your example.
They got an old saying, Jew, and it's at my job, right? We got some jobs that we would consider less honorable, but they one of the most important things to get the product at the door. This the door prep department, right? Everybody, you know what I mean? And people just standing doors. Nobody want to go to door prep like that. I got to go to this department and work. You know what I'm saying? So what do they do soon? But it's not really that bad. But as soon as somebody come in that's new, they're like, oh, man, door prep. Oh, man, I want to go to the dust. And it's the old saying, they call it poisoning the well. You ever heard that before? And they poison the well. You heard that saying before? And that's what happens. That's what a lot of us do. You poison the well. They be like, hey, all praise the Most High, man. The class is over. We got to get the school cleaned up. And be like, bathroom. Oh, man, I got bathroom again? Bro, I got bathroom last time, man. And everybody looking at him like, oh, you right. I don't want to do the bathroom neither. And that's, nobody want to do the bathroom. But it's the most important job in the school. It seems feeble, but it's the one that's the most honorable. Who wants to go into a nasty bathroom? I was going to say I'm getting better.
You're getting way better. He caught that one.
Stop. Yeah, who wants to go into a nasty? Does that make sense? Are we making sense? Because those jobs that you think is less honorable are actually the more honorable things. Right. You see what I'm saying? So because and that's what we got to realize. So give me Hebrews 6:10 because a lot of us fall short on that.
Before you get that, I want to give some more examples of that we got in that we got in here, right? So for instance, camp, right? Who want to be on the camera, right? But the cameraman is the one that get that. If the cameraman is not there, we just only taught like 6 people at the camp. But if the cameraman take good video, thousands of people see it. Now, for instance, you come into school. Everybody, let's say you want to serve the food, right? But what if you don't wash the dishes? What they gonna serve it on? You get what I'm saying? Now it's all bottleneck and things don't function correctly, right? So guess what? Hey, I don't want to be in the kids' room. What the kids gonna do? What they gonna do? They're gonna be running around here. People gonna see that. They're gonna see it disorganized in here. You know what I'm saying? So every little office in here is needed. It's needed. All right.
That's why. That's a perfect example. He said, you want to serve the food, but you don't want to wash the dishes. He said, well, what the food gonna be served on?
You gonna bring it out in the
We gonna bring it out, on the head. We just gonna put it on the table. We just gonna drop it and set it up on the table. We gonna eat off the two savages. That's what they used to. That's what Esau do. Put the food right on the table.
Hey, Officer Ryan, a job that's less honorable at work, they actually gonna do it because they getting paid for it too.
That's the instant gratification. Yeah.
Yeah,
They gonna
no
get paid.
monetary
Yeah,
gain.
No monetary gain. I don't feel the instant gratification from it. And this is leading us right. Give me Hebrews 6 and 10. That's it. Get Hebrews 6 and 10. Hebrews 6 and 10. Watch this. This is what y'all got to remember. It ain't about the instant gratification. It's not about that. Come on.
Hebrews 6 verse 10.
Uh-huh.
For God is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love.
The Lord ain't unrighteous to forget. People think that, you know what? Hey, Jew creator is saying this in the book of Galatians. Hey, Jew, what's that you said? Jew, bring that out. You remember what you were talking about?
Yeah, it's right next to God don't like ugly.
This is out the book of Galatians. Come on, Jew.
How did it go? It said
Galatians chapter 8 and 11.
Because glory against the good work is not given speedily.
The hands of the sons of man is fully set to do nothing.
To do nothing.
Oh, man. Say that a little slower.
Since glory, the glory against a good work is not given speedily, the hands of the slothful is fully set to do nothing.
Nothing at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll see things moving, see things going on, and I'll be like, you know what? It's going, so I ain't got to do nothing.
Yeah, I ain't got to do nothing. I ain't got to
It's
do nothing.
already
They got
done.
it. You know what I'm saying? The book of Galatians.
Hey, even in sports today, right? You got your main players, right? You got like your LeBron James, but he needs some subs. He can't play throughout a whole season. He can't play every minute of every game. He'll burn out.
He burned out.
But we got our, you know what I'm saying? Our main players burning
out. The burnout that we ain't got nobody want to sub.
You're like, you sub in. You're like, nah. Can't do it right now.
Galatians. Oh, the book of Galatians.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God. Because glory for a good work is not given expediently. The hands of the sons of man is fully set to do nothing. Give me Hebrews 8 and 11, or 6 and 10. Come on with it. This is what y'all got to realize. Come on.
Hebrews 6 verse 10.
Uh-huh.
For God is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love.
God is not unrighteous. The glory will come. The glory will come. The Lord is not unrighteous to forget your good works. Come on.
Which ye have showed toward his name.
Which he has what?
Showed toward his name.
Which he has showed towards his name. Come on.
In that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister.
And do minister. Come on.
And we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end.
What he's saying is, he said he has ministered, he has given you the gospel. So your job is to what? Read that last part again.
And we desire that every one of you
every one of you, regardless of what your job is, I don't care if you got to clean the bathroom toilet. I don't care if you got to wash the dishes. I don't care if you got to sweep the floor. I don't care if you're on the vision team, production team, hospitality team, cooking team. I don't care what team you on. Go ahead.
And we desire that every one of you do show the same
diligence to that task. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying here. Come on. Read it again.
And we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end.
Unto the end. Because that's when the glory. He said you ain't going to get the instant gratification that you want. You got to see the bigger picture. Come on. Keep reading.
That ye be not slothful.
Whoa. That ye be not what? Not. Oh, okay. Now just get the book of Galatians. Read it again. Let me get the precept for this. This got a precept in the book of Galatians. You know what I'm saying? That because glory is not given instantly. You see that the hands of the sons of men is set to do nothing. Right. But the gospel teaches us that guess what? You have to keep the same diligence that your hands be not what?
that ye be not slothful.
Because when you don't get that instant gratification behind the task, because you think it's so feeble and not honorable, when really God says it's the most honorable, because those things that you do is what's going to get you the glory in the end.
Right.
You see that? And that your hands be not what? Read that part again.
Verse 11, and we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end, that ye be not slothful.
That ye be not slothful. Now, if y'all didn't get it, precept that with the book of Galatians 8 and verse 11. All right, come on. Keep reading. Finish that verse off, verse 12.
Yes, sir, verse 12. That ye be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises.
And patience inherit the promises. Like going back to the book of Maccabees. The brother said, all he said was, hold off. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get it together. Right. Then we're going to get it in. He lacked the patience. Yeah. And what he do? He ran out there and got people killed. We tell brothers all the time, hey, man, you know, be patient. Class going to be always running a little long. We're going to get it in. Then we're going to do our little tasks. We're going to get it. Oh, I got to go. I got to do. Oh, no. Let another brother do it. I communicated that already. I got to, myself, and Irene, whoever that is. I know you brothers Irene. You know what I'm saying? You see that? From there, get 1 Timothy 5 and 17, because the true honor that we got to have go for the brothers that been doing the work, man. Come on, get that.
1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 17.
Who get the true honor? Who do we honor? Come on.
Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy.
How you gonna know the rule well that do good if you brand new, you ain't even willing to do the little thing? You think when the bishop invited everybody to his house, he wasn't cleaning up and doing everything? You know what I'm saying? He started in his house. I know I've had people at my house. Did you have people at your house?
Oh yeah,
absolutely. After that, when they left,
yes, yes.
Did you have to clean up
everything? Everything. And I felt bad asking people to help me clean up.
I feel that's why I click with this boy right here, man, with this man, with this king. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's my boy right there, man. Let's go. You see what I'm saying? That brother was doing the first works. And count them that rule well and do those things. What did it say? Read that again.
Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor.
Now he get the double honors. He ruled well. He set the good example. You see that? Set the good example, all right? All right. Give me, you got something, Jew? No, I don't. That's all I wanted. All right. Give me 1 Corinthians 15 and 58.
1 Corinthians.
Go ahead.
1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 58.
Uh-huh.
Therefore, my beloved brethren, be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord.
So now that's why the Bible teaches us that with this new and revived spirit that we put in you, I don't care what you're doing, always abounding in the work. Man, steadfastly, solid, unmovable. I don't care what we got to do. What we got to do to make it happen. What kind of bricks we got to put in. I don't care who got to pick up a broom around here. You know what I'm saying? Because what we see in a lot of is people unwilling to do the first works. They unwilling. You see that? Come on.
For as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord.
You know your labor is not in vain. I don't care what you do. What the scripture say? It say, get that in 12 and 1. Know who thou doest good. Ecclesiastes.
Romans, no, it's Sirach 12.
Sirach 12 and 1. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Read that.
Sirach chapter 12, verse 2.
Verse 2, come on.
Do good to the godly man.
It say do good to the godly man. Come on.
And thou shalt find a recompense, and if not from him, yet from the Most High.
So, he said if the glory don't come instantly from that man, it's gonna come from the Most High.
It's gonna come from the Most High.
That's where the glory comes from.
That's where the glory comes. You know what? You know what Negroes want? They want the glory of men.
Right.
They don't want that. They want something that's tangible.
Yeah.
They lack faith. You say we human. That's what the Lord made us. That we lack faith. We don't think that the Most High will give us glory. You see what I'm saying? That the Lord up above is smiling down on us and creating a place for his servant. I'm telling y'all, man, that's what it is. We have to have that level of faith. We got to have that. You got something?
Yeah, I like Sirach 32 on 1. I like that because this is our house, right? And everybody that come up in here is a guest. So now we made masters of this house, right? Watch this.
Sirach chapter 32, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
If thou be made the master of a feast.
Uh-huh. So we the master of a feast, right? We guesting people. People coming over to our house. This is our house here. And we the master of it. Read.
Lift not thyself up.
Don't boast yourself and say, man, I'm this, I'm that, and the third. You in my house. You don't act like Martin Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
But be among them as one of the rest.
How you supposed to behave yourself?
But be among them as one of the rest.
Be among them as one of the rest. You know what I'm saying? Everything else, everything that everybody doing, you can do also. Watch this.
Take diligent care for them.
Do what?
Take diligent care for them.
You got to take diligent care for them, and every office is taking care of them guests. Right? Read on.
And so sit down.
And then you can sit down. After you do your work, then you can sit down. That's how we got to behave ourselves in our house.
Shalom Israel, this is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. That's why he say, then you can sit down, man, because, and what's that? I think it's one in, get that. Colossians 3:23.
Colossians 3, verse 23. And whatsoever ye do, do it heartily, as to the Lord, and not unto men.
And not unto men. Because you see what I'm saying? A lot of us want the glory from the man.
Right.
You see that? But the scripture just tell us that, guess what? If you don't get it from men, which we shouldn't be seeking after anyway, we should be seeking the glory of God. Because when we seek the glory of men, the kind of spirit that put on you is a prideful spirit. It allows you to do things outside of a godly character, like we witnessed in the Maccabees earlier. You said it allow you to come out your character. It allow your wisdom to be thrown off. You see what I'm saying? It's really a wicked spirit. And the Proverbs say, wicked men understand not judgment. It will defile your judgment. All right. Now you think that how the scriptures say the ones that we seem feeble, that less honorable, are really the ones that are honorable. You like, no, it's feeble and less honorable.
They really the gold and silver.
They really the gold.
The first scripture you brought out.
Yeah, Timothy.
That's looking at to be less honorable is the silver and gold.
The silver and gold. Y'all remember that? You remember that song?
No, sir.
You know what I'm talking about? That's what they don't know, but they don't know nothing about the scriptures, man. But the silver and the gold is talking about pure. It's talking about having that wood and that earth burned out of your spirit. You know what I'm saying? And nothing left but the silver and the gold. You know, going back to Sirach chapter 5 and is it 5 and 2 and 5? 2 and 5. All right, cool. What we just read? 1 Corinthians 15. Read it again.
Yes, sir.
We read Colossians. Go ahead, read Colossians. I'm sorry. 3 and 23.
Colossians 3, verse 23. And whatsoever ye do, do it heartily, as to the Lord, and not unto men.
And not unto men. Give me 1 Corinthians 16 and 14.
First Corinthians chapter 16, verse 14. Let all your things be done with charity.
That's what we miss. It say, let all your things be done with charity. All right, watch this. Right? Watch this. Watch this right here. Watch this. When something is long suffering, all right, when you having charity and you have to suffer long, Is it typically because it's something that you want to do? Huh? Is it typically, when you have to be patient with somebody, is it because it's typically something that you want to do? Oh, I can't wait to talk to the sister about her problems.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can't. You know what I mean? Oh, I can't wait to get over there and watch these kids. You see what I'm saying? Oh, this is my last slice of pizza. I'm super hungry. I can't wait to give this up.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Can't wait to watch the boo-boo in the back of the
Yeah,
toilet.
right. I can't wait to get the scrubber and scrub the toilet. Oh, my God. It's just one of the most favoriteest things that I like to do.
Then on the flip side, it's like, I wouldn't be able to take notes if I did that.
Right, I wouldn't be able to take, right, I wouldn't do excuses. Not the self-wood excuses.
But the people doing it never can take notes.
Never could take notes.
Never.
Never. My wife ain't, I ain't gonna, anyway, never could take notes. You see that? So the aspect of charity that I want to drive home for you folks is that when you're being charitable, when you're doing something that's causing you to be long-suffering and patient, is usually something that you don't want to do.
Right, right.
And at that point, when you're like, no, I don't want to give it up. I don't want to share. I don't want to spend the time. I don't want to travel. I don't want, and then you do it. That's charity.
Yes.
And that's what you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Think about the brother with the 2 mites. The sister with the 2 mites. She had the most charity of all of them because she didn't have it.
Yep.
It was her last. It was all she had. I don't got no more after this. But you know what? I'm going to still give it up.
Right.
Bam. At that point, it becomes a charitable. Otherwise, we're just doing the work. You're just doing the work. But when you stay late, you said, when you give up your time that you had something else to do. I had sister, just like in the example Sister Uriel talking about, she had something else to do that day. Yeah. But sis called me and said, I need help with the kids. You know, I'm going to forego everything I got to do and drop it for you. That's charity.
Right. Let's read it.
Let's read it. There we go. Get it.
1 Corinthians 13:1.
1 Corinthians 13, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Though I speak with the tongues of men
I mean, we got different gifts. Read.
and of angels,
Uh-huh.
and have not charity,
If I don't got charity, read.
I am become as sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal.
You just doing the work. You just making noise. The real substance is in the charity. Now jump down to verse 4.
Verse 4. Charity suffereth long.
Charity what?
Suffereth long.
That's what we was talking about. Long suffering. Charity is long suffering. If you long suffering something, you don't necessarily want to do it. Read on.
And is kind.
Uh-huh. But it's kind on the back end. Read.
Charity envieth not.
It don't care what job you got rather than the one I got. It's not envious. Read on.
Charity vaunteth not itself.
It don't vaunt in itself. It don't think that it deserves. Read on.
Is not puffed up.
It's not puffed up. Read.
Doeth not behave itself unseemly.
It don't behave itself unseemly in a conduct that's unpleasing to other eyes. Read.
Seeketh not her own.
Seeketh what?
Seeketh not her own.
Seeketh not her own. Read.
Is not easily provoked.
And it's not easily provoked. Read on.
Thinketh no evil.
That's charity. It seeketh not her own. Meaning, I will put myself to the side. You know what? I'll put myself to the side to have, for the congregation to come over and have a place to congregate. I'll open up my house, and guess what? Things are going to break, and I ain't going to ask for nothing. I'm not going to ask for nothing. You get what I'm saying? It's going to be, like you said, there's going to be cleanup to do afterwards. I'm not going to ask for nothing. That's my diligence. You know what I'm saying? That's my due diligence. It's my service. Yeah. And that's when it becomes charity.
And that's when it becomes charity.
Right.
That's when it becomes charity. You see that? Y'all see that? That makes sense? Okay, so now we done color the circle all the way in, man. We done color the circle all the way in. We got to color that thing in, man. We got to color it in. All right? Just give me Proverbs 16:3. All right?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
Commit thy works unto the Lord.
The scriptures say, man, with all your works that you do, commit it, do it unto the Lord. Go ahead.
Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established.
And he going to establish your thoughts. We're going to get rid of all that malice and envy and strife. We're going to work with charity, long-suffering, putting your own feelings aside, your own self-will aside, and just find a way to make it happen because you know the Lord going to do for you. We just read about the lilies. The lilies. You know what I'm saying? They don't take a thought for the morning. The Lord look out for them. How much more you that's doing the work? Right. You know what I'm saying? How much more you that's doing the work, that's sacrificing to do the work of the Lord, how much more would the Lord dress you in that given time, right? Now, let's talk about that time, all right? Give 2 John, all right, 1 and 8. Let's get 2 John. Now we get into the glory. We get into the glory. Y'all want the glory? We're going to define the glory. We're going to get into the glory. You're going to get the glory. Come on.
2 John 1 verse 8. Look to yourselves.
What did it say?
Look to yourselves.
The scripture say, look to yourselves, go ahead.
That we lose not those things which we have wrought, but that we receive a full reward.
See, we want the, y'all, everybody want the instant gratification. Right. You see what I'm saying, bro? Everybody want I want it now. Right. But you don't, and that allow you to forget the thing. What did it say, to forget the what?
Look to yourselves that we lose not those things which we have wrought.
The things which we have wrought, we have worked for. The things you come all this way for. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? A lot of times we don't think of the small works that we do, how valuable they are, how glorious they are in the eyes of God. Come on.
But that we receive a full reward.
What's the full reward? The full reward not going to come until we get to the end. Till you get through all those moments of long suffering. Till you get through all those moments of charity. All those moments of you having to put your own personal feelings to the side. You understand what I'm saying? All those times when you had to look on the things of others and not thyself. You know what I'm saying? All those times you had to stay late. You had to do the things you don't normally do. I don't wash dishes. I'm an executive at a hospital. I run the whole thing. I don't wash dishes. That's beneath me. Not these hands. You know what I'm saying? The book of Galatians, right? 8 and 11. All that come into play. All right? The Lord say don't forget that, guess what? Those little things like that is how you get the full reward. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Whosoever transgresseth and abideth not in the doctrine of Christ have not God. He that abideth in the doctrine of Christ, he have both the Father and the Son.
All right, go to what I want. Glory. Let me see. Ezekiel 5:19. Let me see if I want that. See if I want that still. Yeah, get that. I'm gonna look for the scripture. Read that. Ezekiel.
The book of Romans, chapter 5 and verse 2. By whom also we have access by faith into his grace wherein we stand and rejoice in hope of the glory of God.
Of the glory of God. What's the glory of God?
Psalms chapter 145 verse 11. They shall speak of the glory of thy kingdom.
They shall speak of the glory. So what y'all got to realize is the true glory for us as saints, right? The true glory is when we get the kingdom, all right? Everything that we do now is writing in the book of your life that you're going to be judged on when we get there. That's going to tell whether we get through the gates of that kingdom or not, right. All right? And it's going to really be wager on the small works that we do. It's not about instant gratification. Now, give me the one in Hebrews, because this is what we got to do. This is what we got to do. Run the race. It's Hebrews. Let me see.
While he looking, give me Proverbs 15 and 33 real quick. Yeah, because we talking about that instant gratification, which most of the time you're not gonna get. This whole job is unthankworthy. If you're doing anything in here for a thank you, you're probably not gonna last too long because you're not gonna get too many of them. All right, so read what you got.
Proverbs chapter 15 verse 33. The fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility.
Before honor is humility. That's like the prerequisite to honor is humility. So you cannot go straight to algebra 2 without taking basic math. You know what I'm saying? It's the prerequisite. The prerequisite to honor is humility. You get what I'm saying? Humility don't behave itself unseemly. It don't say that this job is beneath me or I'm too good for this, that, or the third. You know what I'm saying? Humility will jump in when they see it's needed. Don't have to be asked. You get what I'm saying? Humility don't need to be really told where to jump in. Just see a need and fulfill. Right? Give me Matthew 6:1.
Which one, Matthew?
Yeah, give me Matthew 6:1.
Matthew 6:1.
The book of Matthew, chapter 6.
Yep.
Verse 1.
And this is Christ telling you out his own mouth. Watch this.
Take heed that ye do not your alms before men.
Now, alms don't necessarily have to be monetary. Alms could be alms deeds, right? It's saying take heed that you do not your good deeds before men, read.
To be seen of them.
Don't let that be the purpose that you're doing anything, to be seen of men, read.
Otherwise, ye have no reward of your Father which is in heaven.
You're not going to get that final reward, right? If you're doing it to be seen of men, yeah, you might get a little glory like the scribes and Pharisees, they praying in the street and all that. You're like, oh, them men is holy. But that's all they get is honor from the lips of men. Read on.
Therefore, when thou doest thine alms.
When you do your alms, if it's monetary or if it's deeds, right? Whatever good work you do, read.
Do not sound a trumpet before
Don't
thee.
sound the trumpet in front of you. Dun, 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 dun. Everybody look at me. I'm about to drop 100 in the plate right now. Look how much I'm putting in. Ain't nobody putting in more work than me. Sound the trumpet. Don't do that. Don't announce your you know, I'm the one that's doing all the fundraisers. You know, I'm the one that do that. Yeah, I'm putting all that together. Don't blow the trumpet so people can see you doing your alms. Read.
As the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets.
That's how the hypocrites get down. Read on.
That they may have glory of men.
They have glory of what?
Men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward.
They got their reward. So once you get that kudos, that's you just really ruined your real. Once somebody give you kudos for something because you announced it, that's all you get. That's your reward.
Yep. A good precept for that is Proverbs 27:2, I think.
Yep. Other men's lips.
Yep. Get that real quick.
Proverbs 27, verse 2.
So verse 1.
Boast not thyself of tomorrow.
It say, boast not of thyself of tomorrow. Go ahead.
For thou knowest not what a day may bring forth.
It say, because you don't know what tomorrow going to bring. You don't know what the Lord got in store for you. Go ahead.
Let another man praise thee, and not thine own mouth.
It say, let another man praise thee and not thy own mouth. Go ahead.
A stranger and not thine own lips.
A stranger and not thy own lips. Go ahead.
A stone is heavy.
I mean, that's it. So it say, let another man praise you because other than that, you're going into be boastful. You're going into being prideful. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I'll give an example of that, right? I just heard this literally the other day, right? Instead of Uriah saying, look, I'm the one to be doing this, that, and the third, right? I heard this from a soldier on the way out. He said, why you see Uriah over there? He got the mop, man. Go get the mop from him. What you doing? He said, you know Uriah is diligent. Somebody else said that. You didn't have to say, ain't I diligent, y'all? That would be you sounding the trumpet. But when somebody else say it about you, that's when it's official. And guess what? Somebody else has said about you because they see you consistent at it. They can see you that you long suffering with it. You know what I'm saying? They say that's a good brother. How dare I say, you know what? I'm a good brother. That's just me saying it. You know what I'm saying? But once somebody else say it about me, then it's official, and you get your glory from the Most High after that.
Right. There you go. Get your glory. If you want to glory inside, get 2 Corinthians 10:17. Yeah, if you want to glory inside, I tell you what you know what your brother can glory in, and what you can glory in. Take a sip of this glory right here. Come on.
2 Corinthians 10, verse 17.
Uh-huh.
But he that glorieth,
He that glory, if you want to glorious, you want to be boastful or something, go ahead.
let him glory in the Lord.
Boast of the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? Thank the Lord. All prayers to the Most High, man. You know, humble yourself. Take the low. You know what I mean? Be humble, all right? Give me the, Jules, you got something else you want to bring out?
That was the one.
All right, give me Hebrews. We're going to end on this one. Give me that in Hebrew.
1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 24.
See, that's my brother. He know what I want. Come on.
Know ye not that they which run in a race run all?
It said, know ye not that they which run a race run all. Meaning everybody in that race is running. They're all going for the same goal, the same race. Come on.
But one receiveth the prize.
But guess what? Only one of them going to get the prize. Everybody running, but only one of them going to win. Come on.
So run,
Yeah.
that ye may obtain.
So run that you may obtain. Run that you may obtain. Come on.
And every man that striveth for the mastery
Uh-huh.
is temperate in all things.
Is what?
Temperate in all things.
No, I ain't temperate in everything. I just want to do the one or the two or the, you know what I'm saying?
Temperate in all
They
things.
say he's temperate in all things. Come on.
Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown.
They do it to obtain a corruptible crown.
Man.
They want the glory of man.
Right.
They want the instant gratification. I want to feel good now.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I want the flash. Oh, I want to feel it in the flash. Oh, I wanted to feel it in the flash. Like,
I got to have it. I got to have it.
it now. You know, that's the corruptible. Come on.
But we in incorruptible.
But we patient. We want the incorruptible. I want to see my glory in the end. Come on.
Right.
I therefore so run, not as uncertainly.
Not as uncertainly, like you don't know what you in it for. Come on.
So fight I, not as one that beateth the air.
Man, you ain't doing it for nothing. We're not in there doing it for nothing. People are just doing it grudgingly. You understand what I'm saying? They got an envious spirit inside of them. I'm tired. I'm burnt out. Me, my gas money, gas $7, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
When we all running the same.
We
damn
all
race.
running the same race. It's the one prize. We all going for the same thing.
Yeah, we all
and we all doing it.
all
I'm
losing
doing it.
sleep.
Judy, you doing it?
Yeah, we all.
We all
losing
doing
sleep.
it, man.
Getting
So
up early.
man. About they like the long suffering, they like the taking the low, they like the chair. Now we know what the chair. We in there.
Yeah.
We in there. Yes. All prayers to the Most High. Come on.
Verse 27.
Uh-huh.
But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection.
I take those thoughts. You know, the gas money. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, the me and the my and tomorrow. I subject those thoughts of that hatred, that malice, that envy, that slothfulness. You understand? I that slothful spirit, I shake it and I get my butt up and I do the damn work, the first work, whatever the work is, and I put the same diligence into, I don't care if I'm a flyer guy at camp. I don't care if I'm on post for the cameraman. I'm front post sentry. I'm mopping the floor. I'm cleaning the toilet. I'm serving the food. I'm cooking the food. I don't care what I'm doing. It's going to be the same diligence because I keep them thoughts under subjection. Come on.
Lest that by any means,
when
I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway.
You're gonna get all the way to the end, Jew.
Right, you get that.
You think I never knew you.
Right, because you got all the instant glory.
All you wanted was you got all that instant glory.
Right.
That's all you wanted. That's all you was in it for. You wasn't in it because of the truth and the gospel. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have the charity.
Jump up to verse 17.
Verse 17. For if I do this thing willingly, I have a reward.
I have a reward if I do this thing willingly. Willingly, that's the key. You got to do this thing willingly. I willingly give up my gas money. I give up my time. I give it up. I ain't tripping. I'll do it because if we don't do it, ain't nobody gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And if you see somebody with their hands full, how hard is it to take something out their hand? You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're saying. Just jump in there.
Jump in
there, man.
Get in there. Don't sit on them hands.
Yeah.
Don't sit on them hands. Keep your booty a hand warmer. Sitting on your hand.
Jump in there.
You know what I'm saying?
Get
Jump
in
in
the
there,
fight.
man. Do the work. Get in the fight, man.
I'm up here fighting 3 guys, and you're like, you doing good, man. You got it. I could do it, but damn. Jump in here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, real talk. Hey, I pray that was edifying. I pray y'all gleaned something from that. You know, we put that together. You know what I'm saying? It was well put. It was good. Yeah, it was good. It feel good to you, don't it? All right. That's cool then. All right. All
Meditate on
praises.
it. Meditate on it.
Meditate on that. All praise to the Most High. All right. Hey, well, with that, family, we're going to say shalom. Most High in Christ bless.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.